Hello.
Hello, good evening, ma.
Good evening. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, ma. And you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
At
Welcome.
least we're about to start. I hope you people can hear me.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening. So today we are doing operation management.
Nora, please off this music.
You people should listen because I won't talk much. We are doing operation management, as you know. And today we'll talk on module 2. Last class we did module 1, which I explained the fundamentals of the conceptual framework and issues of production and operation management. While I told you people the meaning of production and operation management, we also discussed the evolution of production and operation management in Japanese manufacturing techniques. But today we will look at operation strategy, which will discuss the operation strategy, production and operation strategies, and productivities. That's what we look at today. So let's look at what operation strategy is talking about. What is operation strategy? You know, when we talk of strategy means long-term process that management do planning. You know, plan is business or everything. That is a long-term planning. That's what is strategy. But when you talk of operation strategy, that is saying the setting broad policies and plans for using the resources of a firm in order to support in a best possible way. You know, best possible way that firm's long-term competitive strategy. That is operation strategy, which is setting a broad policy and plan for using the resources of that firm, you know, to support in a best possible way firm's long-term competitive strategy. That is what we mean by operation strategy. But Cleveland, 1986, he said that this operation strategy, that's the defined operation strategy of having 4 components. He said that operation strategy, he defined operation strategy as the mission of the organization, the distinctive competence, that's the core competence of that organization. You know what competent means, what you have that will differentiate you from your competitors, you know. Then objectives and policies of that organization. That is the Cleveland 1988 said that operation strategy can be defined in 4 components. That's the mission of the organization, the distinctive competence, or you can say competence, objectives and policies. Then, operation strategy, there are some factors, you know, there is factors that is pertaining, there is some factors that influence this operation strategy. It can be internal factors, it can be external factors. You know, anything that's the internal factors, meaning the external factor is those economic conditions that the organization cannot, you know, you cannot control. You know, external factor means those things that you can't control. But internal is one that you can control. But those factors that can influence this strategy, externally. It can be economic conditions, it can be social condition, it can be political condition, it can be technological condition, market condition. All these things are external factors that influences this strategy. When you talk of internal factor is what you can control. It can be market understanding and market capability, human resources, the skills, capacity, and management. That's those ones you can control it. Availability of current infrastructure, financial strength. All those ones are internal factors that influence this strategy, which is, in our internal organization, it helps the organization to discover the strength and weakness of that organization. Then there are some, there's some operation factors, functions that management use in decision, it characterized in three broad areas. There's the one that is strategy, that is in long-term strategy, which I said is a long-term process. Strategy is a long-term process, which an organization, operation function that organization using in decision, which is the one we are doing today, strategy, which I say operation strategy. When you hear strategy, it's a long-term decision. There's one that is tactical, which is intermediate term decision. Intermediate is not like that, is one that can be. Then we have operational planning and control, which is short-term decision that organization can take, which are, for the strength and weakness. I told you about the strength. The strategy also help the organization for its strength and weakness. Then there is some operation priority, which McDan 2009 states that there is some operation priority, which a businessman can look at in production. One is cost, low-cost producer. When you are a low-cost producer, it will help you. A low-cost producer, because when you produce a lower cost, it means your profit, you stand in making a good profit. But when you are producing a higher cost, you will lose. That's why you say cost. First of all, you determine the cost. Cost is very important in production. You look at the cost, so that when you look at it, when you produce in a low cost, you will now stand making your profits. Then another one is quality. You look at the quality of the product. It is very important, because when you have a good quality product, the customer will, you won't look for customer. And again, when you are producing, I said it before when we are doing the module 1, that you look at what your focus will be in requirements of the customers. You cannot just produce knowing the quality the customers want, because it's them that the end users that you are looking at when you are doing your production, because you are not doing it. It's your end users that you will be considering in the production, because they are the one that will buy your products. So quality is very important. Another one is delivery. Delivering is very important, because the speed of delivery, assuming you, after production, your customer may need, say that you deliver maybe next week, and you didn't even deliver in 2 weeks. Can you see that the business will be, because when you keep on disappointing your customer, there will be no trust again. There will be no trust. So delivering, you have to consider the delivery, because you have competitors. Because there's no business that is monopoly. Everything now is, there must be a competitor. So when you are doing this thing, you consider the delivery. After the production, consider the time of delivery is very important. It's very important. That's another one you consider. Then another one is changes in demand. You also look at the changes in demand because at times, when you are producing the product, at times the demand might be less. Or the demand might increase. Changes in demand, it can increase, it can decrease. So it's good to consider the changes in demand. It's very important. Then flexibility is another important. The ability to, offer a wide variety of products, to meet the customer's need. When you are flexible, you know what your customer needs in order to produce it. If you are rigid doing one product, you have to be flexible to look at the research and know the market, know what the customers want for you to grow. Because all these things will help you to grow in business. Because business is not what you just start. You have to do research. You have to be up and doing. Because there must be a competitor. You have competitors. For you to win your competitor, you have to be up and doing. Because everything lies in satisfying your customer. Because your end users is the one that will consume your product. That is the focus. When you are producing, the end users is what you'll be focused on. Knowing what they want. You have to be flexible to know what the market is. Know what the consumer want. Not doing one thing. Some things can be off.
On WhatsApp or here? On mobile?
Who is talking? You are disturbing the class. Then let's talk of components of production strategies, which I said that March 2009 is opposite. There are some basic components. Cleveland told that Cleveland said that they define operation management for this mission, competitive, their competence, their mission competence, quality, policies. But Martin 2009 said that there are some basic components of this production strategy. He said that one is positioning the production system. How do you position this production system? Positioning the production system in the sense that, looking at the production system in line with the market requirements, which is demand. When you position the production system, meaning that you look at the market requirement, that's the demand, the customer, which I'm always saying, because so that you know their requirements, what they want. Do you understand what they want before you now, produce in a large quantity? Because I say in anything you are doing, you have to do market survey. There's something they call market survey. Market survey will help you to know the requirements of your customer, know what the market need, their demand, and you work according to that demand. System ineffective. It will make it ineffective. When you didn't position the production system very well, it will be ineffective. So you have to know the requirements of the market. Then another one is capacity or location decision. When in this capacity, overcapacity will help you. When you produce more, it will help you in a situation where the demand is high. When the demand increases and you have enough, it will help you so that you won't have short of stock. Because it's not good to have short of stock. When the demand will increase, people will want your product and you don't have it. It kills the morale of the customer. When they ask you, do you have, you say you don't have. But when you have enough, because the demand might increase. When you have enough, once they need it, you have. So it will help. It will even help the customer to trust you and know that you are in business really. Because all this thing I'm saying, I'm just saying it in a real life situation. When you read it, you understand it. Well, I'm just using, because when I'm teaching, I'm just using example in a real life situation. And that's how I teach. Then when you read it, you understand it very well. Another one, strategies regarding supply. When you're talking of this strategy regarding this thing, you look at the purchasing and supply relationship. You know, you have to carefully formulate the purchasing and supply relationship, you know, to be part of the production strategy. You make it to be part of this production strategy. You look at the purchasing and supply relationship. It is very important. It's very important in business. So it will help you to know the objective, you know, to know what the customer wants. You know, it will also help you when you purchase, you know how it is, and the supply relationship, how you have to supply your products. It's very important. Then we will discuss what production is all about, which we did in module 1. What is production? Then let's look at how to develop and implement this production strategy. There is the main objective of this production strategy. Let's look at the main objective of this production strategy. The main objective is you have to translation of required performance into specific performance requirements for the operator. How do you translate this required performance? You know, because we are talking of to develop and implement this production strategy. One of the main objectives now is to translation of this required performance parameter into specific performance requirements for the operation. Then another one is to make necessary plans, you know, to ensure that the operation capability are sufficient to meet performance requirements. When you make necessary plan, because everything you are doing, you have to make plan, which is what we are talking about. The initial thing, management. Management is making plan. It has policies on how to plan. Without planning, nothing. You won't achieve your aim. But when you plan very well, you will achieve your aim. Then the next one is that when you make necessary plans, in order to achieve the operation capability, it will be sufficient for you to make performance requirements. It's very important. That is the two main objective of production strategy. For you to, first of all, you have to translate this required performance parameter into specific performance requirements for operation. And another one is how you now make necessary plans to ensure sufficient to meet. It's very important to when you are developing these two things are the main objective that you have in mind in developing and implementing this production strategy. How to translate this required performance into specific performance requirement. And again, is to make necessary plans to ensure that this operation are sufficient to meet the performance requirements. So we have to read all these things very well. It's very important. All those in strategy business unit. There's something called strategy business unit. As business, that's what I've been saying. When you are in a business, there's some plans, you know, for a businessman to in production. You have to make certain plans on how to develop. You know, this thing we're talking about is strategy. Strategy is the new thing, the techniques, what you use in order to gain advantage of your competitors, gain advantage over your competitors. That is what strategies. What are the strategies? What are the techniques? What are the tactics you use in order to gain advantage over your competitors? That is what you have in mind. Because in business, you know, this thing we are talking, a firm, whenever you're a firm, manufacturing, production, you know, that is, you are doing business, you are in a manufacturing. All this thing lies in business. You are your aim of manufacturing or production is for you to sell, is for you to win market demand. That is the what we are talking about. So there are some steps in developing this strategic plan for strategy business units. One of them, you look at the situation analysis, that is production audits. You know, the purpose of this production audit is to take stock of production in order to obtain a realistic estimate of the status of production function. You know, and when you take it, and you know how effective it is in giving life. First of all, the production audit is for you to take stock of production, for you to obtain a realistic estimate. When you take a stock of production, you obtain a realistic estimate, you know, of this status of production function. Another one, you develop a strategic alternatives. Developing this strategic alternative now, you need to say, you first of all have questions to ask yourself. You may say, what are we trying to achieve? Do you understand? This is alternative, because after the strategy alternative, you now know the best alternative for you to choose. You might ask yourself, what am I trying to achieve? You now say, what are the problems with this current strategy and their implementation? Because that is now, you are making a plan. You are asking yourself before you take this thing. There's a strategic alternative. There's a different alternative. You first of all, ask yourself, what am I even trying to achieve in this thing? You know, a businessman will say, okay, this business I'm doing, what am I trying to achieve? You know, a businessman is always looking for profit. You might say that you are into business in order to make profit, to make maximum profit, to grow, you know. But a good, you know, all these things, you can't just jump into business. You will make a good plan, because any business that is without planning, you will fall. But when you make a good plan yourself very well, you will grow in that business. You now first of all say, what am I even trying to achieve? What are the problems with these current strategies and their implementation? You know, whether the available capacity is sufficient. You know that this thing I'm even going into, I do have available capacity for this yourself. Whether the technology is, whether this technology I'm using, is it even appropriate for me to use this technology I'm using now? People say, if it is not a cost competitor, how can we change this situation? Do you understand? You also say the control techniques are available to maintain the performance level. What are the control techniques now which I will use that is available in order to help me to maintain this performance level? Because all those things is what you ask yourself before you now say, okay, if all these things you ask are available, all these questions you ask yourself, you now answer it and say, to check whether all those things you are planning, all those alternatives, whether they are available. You now say, okay, I can do this thing. Yes, this technology, yes, it is currently, I can use it. I will be progressive in this business I'm into. You know, you now say, the available capacity. When yes, it's available. But when it's not available, you know, you can't go into that business. So all these things what you ask yourself. You now select a harmony with the enterprise strategy. You know, strategy that that enterprise, the strategy that you now say, okay, all these things that I set out, this is okay, I have this is what I have, this is the one I can do. You now take that, the one that you can do. The one you can't do, you forfeit it because it will not help you. Then the final one, you now formulate detailed plans and budget to implement the strategy. Because after all these things now, you now say, okay, I have this thing, I can do this thing. This capacity is sufficient. You know, the control techniques is there. After everything, the final one is that formulate detailed plans now. Okay, this is how I will do, and budget. Okay, plan now, this thing. You now implement that strategy. And when you hear implementation, mean the thing is now in existence. Once you implement, is in existence. But without implementation, you can set a lot of policies. I will do this, I will do that, I will do this, I will do that. Without implementation, is invalid because you haven't even done it. But once you implement, the thing will start working. You are there already. So the implementation is now the last stage that you now say, okay, all these things, let me achieve it, I will achieve it. That is now when you achieve your desired goal. You know, when you implement, you have achieved your desired goal for implementation. So let's look at the types of operation strategy. There are many types of this operation strategy. We have the one imitator business strategy. That is price sensitive market, where you have the standard, the standardized, that is the standard that a product is being set. You know, you have a standard. You have a standard of the product. This is how the standard of the product. You know, for the imitator business strategy, that's having a standard of the product. This is how this product is going to be. When you have a standard of the product, it will now help you, you know, that the product will help you. When you have a good standard of a product, you know, you have the demand will be high. The demand will be high. When you have a quality product, there will be a high demand in that product. Then when you have a low standard of the product, you know, there is no quality in that product. But when it is a standard product, have a good standard, there's a quality assurance, and you save costs, you know, the demand will be high and you make your sales. The another one is product innovation and new product introduction. You know what innovation is all about. When you have new ideas, you know, all this thing is keeping a good standard and this thing, because it will help in business. You must have a competitor, because all this thing you are doing is to win a competitive advantage. Because when you win a competitive advantage, the sky is your limit. You will sell, you will gain high more than your competitors. That is all in business. You are trying to, you're making your own strategy to be different from what others are doing. That is the main thing we are talking about in this thing, strategy. When you are doing extraordinary to make you win advantage over your competitors. You know, because we're talking of strategy. You know, when you are a product innovation, some might have their own products, but the way the new ideas and everything, you know, for you to do put in that your product, in a new product, when you are introducing a new product in the market, you know, you have to go extraordinary to win, that is dominate other competitors. You go extra mile in order to dominate other competitors when you are introducing a new product. So that anybody that, you know, in business today, there is some products that, even though there are many competitors, but some people still demand that product. Even the product might be higher than the competitors, but some people still demand that product because of the quality, because of the standard, without minding the price. Because when I introducing a new product in the market, you have to go extra mile to get advantage in order to dominate other competitors. That is the thing. All this thing I am saying is, it's happening in real life situation. So whenever you are doing something, do it very good. The quality will be standard. Once you do a good thing, there's, in short, you won't even bother yourself. Once your product is in a good standard of good quality, you will not even trouble yourself. You will be assured that it will sell. But when it's in a low standard, you know, when we are doing a low quality product, even if the price is very low, and I use the product I know that is very low quality, it will pay me. Even if the price is very low, it will pay me. Then I prefer buying a good quality product with a good product. You will be happy. When the last one is high, you won't even remember the price of that product. You won't even remember the price, because the standard, the quality of the product will make you to be happy. You will enjoy it. Than buying a cheap product without, it won't last. It will pain you without minding the amount you bought that product. So in business, for you to get a target market, you have to introduce setting a good quality product. When you are introducing a new product, you make the market to be attractive, make the customer, make the product to be attractive in a way that you win your customers. You also dominate other competitors. That's why you go extra mile in order to get this when you are introducing a new product. Because all these products you have a competitor. For you to win a competitive advantage, you have to go extra mile. Any questions so far?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm listening.
Okay, you said that the last thing you said, you were talking about the product quality. But I think in some cases, you will consider the product quality and you also consider the market. Like, let's take, for example, Nigeria. When some phones like Techno broke into the market, they came as a very low priced phone. No, if you notice, then Techno phone and other China phones, they were not of that high quality. They were looking more at, attracting more people. They were not looking more into this thing. But when they got the population that they were looking at, they now started improving on their quality. For me, I'm asking, is it not more better that as a producer or as that the enterprise will first of all look at
Hello.
Hello, ma.
It's breaking. Continue. The thing was breaking. I didn't hear you well.
Okay. I said, wouldn't it be more better if, like, when you are entering into the market, you go with a moderate quality. Moderate quality will also translate into moderate production cost and moderate selling costs. So for you to be able to, in marketing that we did last semester, there is pricing method that they say penetration pricing. So for you to be able to use the penetration pricing without losing so much. So that's my question. Wouldn't it be more better to go with moderate quality, moderate price for you to be able to win the market first before you will start,
Okay.
pushing for the highest price and highest this in quality?
Okay. I wait. Listen. You said the techno came in with a low. This thing we are doing.
I'm in a class. We'll get
Are you listening? You asked me a question. You are talking.
I'm not the one
Are you
talking.
listening?
I'm not the one talking, man.
Okay. You are talking in one perspective, in Nigeria perspective.
Yes, ma'am.
When you are doing this thing, it's general. Are you listening to me?
Yes, ma'am. I'm listening to you, ma'am.
Good. When you are introducing a new product, and you say that you have to do it in a moderate quality. Good. When you do it in a moderate quality, I gave you an example. I said there's some products. The day I want to change my tire, I'm buying. They call it Michelin. I asked them the price. It has been there. Do you know the price? Even other competitors are there. But if you see the price, and people still rush that, do you know why? Because of the quality.
Because of the product quality.
Because of the product quality. And when you are introducing a new product, you are using this this thing you said now, when you put a low quality product, when you introduce it, some people will buy it. You're introducing a new quality, a new product. Not techno now. Some people will buy it. Within a short time, they will notice that this thing is not even quality. Do you think more people will still, when maybe you introduce a small quantity, when you bring many quantity, some people will back out. When they use it, even if I buy it, I won't even use it. When I buy it, I use it. If somebody wants to buy, they will say, forget that phone. No, that phone is not a good one. They will start drawing. Are you listening? For you to, that introduction, maybe you sell it at that first time. People will buy it. You think now when you come the second time, you will still make market. We are talking of long-term span, when you continuity in business. If you want your business to continue, unless you just want to sell, and some people do that. They will just bring fake product, sell it, and that time make the money, and the business will cease. It will cease to exist. Maybe you know about it. Some business is like that.
Yes.
Ellie, are you listening?
Yes.
Good. Are you listening? Some business.
I asked about. Yes, ma'am.
Some
I asked about
like that.
Like if coming in with moderate quality, not like with low quality, but moderate quality, and then telling the market, the target market, that this is the product I'm delivering, not over promising.
Good. You're saying we are saying low quality. Low, I'm talking of low quality. But if it's moderate, there's some good eyes. The quality might not be so, but it's still moderate. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You are moderate quality. You are coming in with bets. The best thing, we are doing, really. Good. Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Good. We are now learned now. There is difference between a learned businessman and illiterate. Should you understand? a learned person
Yes, ma'am.
knows how to do the business. Good. You say moderate quality. That is why we are in learning now. Thank God you are bringing all these things. For you to get a good, dominate other competitors, you are introducing a new product. I am advising you on my own. If you go with a good quality and introduce, do you know there's some goods, they will introduce it with a good quality. When you look for it, in what I bought.
Admin, please mute David and Daniel. David Ugu and Daniel Bassi. Please mute them. They are disturbing us.
You will still be looking for that quality. The quality might not, they just introduce in a small quantity. Maybe the business, they didn't continue again. But you keep on looking for that product. But good, you say moderate quality. Moderate quality, but why not good quality? You want to penetrate the market. When you are penetrating the market, bringing something new, people don't know it. You are bringing something new. You have to go extraordinary to make that in a good standard, to gain a good standard in order to dominate the competitors. Because at times it's not only you are bringing another competitors will start, at times when you bring a new product, you are the first person to introduce it. Business people now. Once the day you see fake product, people know that your own is good, of good quality. They will continue. That's your name. They say goodwill is very important in business. Goodwill, having good name. When you have that goodwill, no matter the competitors, they will continue looking for you because they know that your own is of good quality. That's what I'm saying. Introducing a new product, you have to do extraordinary mind to make you win your competitors. That is, get advantage over your competitors, and also to win the market demand. Is very important. If you go with moderate quality, good, they will buy. But what I mean is the continuity of that business is what we are talking of. But at times, when you introduce something, people will say, okay, let's buy and try. The people, the way marketing is also very important. The way you advertise this thing. Some advertisement will even win, people makes demand to be high. People will buy it. And then when they buy it and test it and start using it and discover that the product, it doesn't even last, it's of no quality. Do you think that when you bring the second time, they look at you, you won't continue again. But when the quality is good, they will look for you, not even you looking for them. Good name is very important in business. When you have a good quality product, the customer will be the one looking for you, not you looking for them. It's those that have low quality product that normally they are the one chasing the customers, chasing them just to sell, make that money at that moment, making that moment at that moment, and the business will not continue. You are not in business. You're not in business. Any other question? So any other question? Did I clarify what you asked?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You were able to clarify it, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, I used that. Maybe what are you?
No, I'm not.
Are you in business? Do you have a company?
No, I don't have a company, but I'm partly running a small business. And I noticed that if I bring product of a high quality, only a very few number of people will patronize you. But when you bring a product of low quality, yes, many people will rush at the beginning, as you said.
Because of the price. Wait, not even what you are looking at now is price, not quality. Wait, you are making mistake. Don't say of high quality. You are looking at the price attached. Is it not so?
Yes, ma'am.
good.
Price and quality.
The price
Yes, ma'am.
is price that you talking. Even if you are introducing a new product, let me tell you, the quality will be good, but the price will not be exorbitant. As when you are introducing a new product, the price will be moderate. When you even ask me, you will make the price moderate and the quality high. When they use it and know that the quality is good, the second time you can even increase the price. Do you understand? When
Yes,
you're introducing a new product, the price will be moderate. You won't make the price so exorbitant because people will run. It's a new product. They don't even know about it. Make the quality to be good. Then the price will be a little bit, just little price, not high. Just a little profit that you make. Don't make it high. Then introduce the product. After buying that product, the second time, even if you increase the price, people will still look for that product because it's of good, high quality. But what you are talking about, saying that when you bring low quality, is the price that they are looking at. And you know that is, Nigerians, their poverty is everywhere. They are looking at, the price is what they are looking at, not even the quality. Let me tell you, when they even buy that of a low price and use it, okay, when they buy something today now, maybe you even sell that in 200 naira, and by, let's say, in 4 days, that is spoiled. Do you think that person will have, even though the person is just 200 naira, the person will not even be looking at that 200 naira. The person will be saying this fake something without minding that the fake something, he just bought it or she just bought it at the rate of 200 naira. It's not even the price they are looking at. If you want to be in business, and don't look at those, have a good name, sell a good, everybody wants to do something. It's just the doing many people in this country. When you are doing this classic business, not even business for the big business, outside and inside. Not even one place. That's the main business you are talking about. When you want to grow, we are talking of growth in business. Do you understand? Because what you are saying that when you bring low quality, they don't even know it's low quality. What they are looking at, that quality, the product is the price. Is the price attached? Is what they are looking at. Not even that. We never. It's still asking. I hope it's good though. Is it not so? I hope this product is good though. Even if you tell them that product is a low quality, you think that person will still buy it, even though the person is pricing it low. So don't tell me if you bring low quality this thing. If you tell the customer, this my product is of low quality, you think they will buy it. What the customer is looking at is the price attached, not even the quality now. But what we are looking at when you are doing a standard business, quality is very important. And when you're introducing a new business, go with a good quality and a moderate price. Because that exorbitant price you won't win your customers because they haven't even know about the product. Because the first time you're introducing the product, you make the quality good. And subsequent time, even if they will still buy it because they know it's of good quality. Any other thing? Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, ma'am, I understand very well, ma'am.
Good. That is doing business.
I understand very well, ma'am.
Just be frank. If somebody wants to buy, even if you have low quality, do you tell them this good is low quality? To be frank, do you tell them? What they are looking at the price, because maybe the price is 200 naira and the other one is 1,000. They will say, please give me 200 naira because of poverty. But when that person even use it, maybe 3 days, you think that person will be happy? The person will not even, you know that the product, tomorrow the person will not even come back. The person will even be looking at good quality oil. The problem with Nigeria is that they want good thing, but they don't want to pay. That is the problem. But somebody that knows good thing always bring money and buy that good thing. Any other question?
No, ma.
No question from me, ma.
Okay, so I'll clarify your question. So all these
Very
things,
well, ma.
production, your strategy, just is something real life situation. I'm just teaching you. So like you, after when you are doing your business, you be sincere. You will break even. You will make it. I did business. I'm still doing business also. I give my customer good, even if I give my customer a good quality product, I don't call them. Somebody will call me. The person will refer another customer to me. Another customer to me because of the product. That is how you say. When you do a good quality product, in short, you have made a good name. People will be looking for you. They will be calling you. But when you sell a low quality, even the price is very low, they won't call you. They won't look for you. So I'm telling you now, for those of you that are doing business, if you have been doing all these things, telling China people to do low quality product for you to make money, that business is not good. You do a good quality product, you will even get more gain than those that are selling low quality products. Any other question?
No, ma.
None from me, ma.
Okay.
No, ma. Not from me.
Okay. Oh, the time is even going. Another lecture. So, the assignment I will give you people now, we have been talking of strategy. I want people to look at the productivity in organization now. I want you to read everything about productivity in organization. Anytime I say read this thing very well, always listen to me, read it very well, and know it very well. Do you understand?
Yes, ma.
Yes, ma.
The first time I say you could look at the Japanese, this thing, read about the Japanese very well. The product evolution of this Japanese, I told you people, just read it very well. The day I will ask you about it, I will just say, read this thing very well. We'll still talk about it, but read it very well. Because the time is, there's another lecture by 9. There's no time. So read about productivity in organization very well. Because we are talking of operation management strategy. We talk of operation management. I told you what management is. I told you what product mean. This time I told you what strategy and operation strategy. So look at the productivity in organization. You know what productivity means. You know, productivity is you're looking at input and output. Do you understand?
Yes, ma.
As I'm just giving you the productivity input and output. You read it very well. You know, the quantity and relationship, what you produce, what you put in, and what you get in exchange of what you put in. You know, that's the ratio of the outputs, you know, to input. You know, productivity is what you put when the material or everything you put. It depends on what you are expecting, which is the input. I want you to read it very well and read how to determine each one. There are many this thing, even labor productivity, how you determine labor productivity. You know, capital productivity, how to determine it, material productivity, energy productivity. There are